Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Frugal Farmhouse, and today I'm going to do the Home Sweet Home tag. I've noticed some other YouTubers doing this, and they put out like an open invitation. So I wanted to play along and share mine with you. So I have my whole little list written out here, and I will get started. So the first question, what is your living situation? We own the house. What type of house do you live in? It's a Cape Cod. It was built in 1939, so it's got like one normal story, and then the top floor is like, I guess they call it a half story, where all the walls go slanty. Do you live in the city, suburbs, or country? I would say that we live in the country. How many people live in your home? It's me and my husband, our 2 dogs, and our turtle. When did you buy it, and how old were you? It was about 5 years ago, so I was 28. Let's see. How long have you lived in your home? Well, we lived here about 5 years. I think this December will be like 5 years. How many bedrooms? Just the one. How many bathrooms? Also one. And what was the selling point? I'm going to be completely honest, for us, the selling point was the price. We got it like way below market value. We know the person who sold it. They flip houses, so we got an amazing deal. Number 10. What is something you love about your home? Something that I loved about it was that because it was like a house flip situation, everything in it was like redone. So it had all new sheetrock, and I got to customize everything. Like, I got to pick the paint colors. It got all new kitchen cabinets. And I mean, while it's not a huge deal, you can like put in the work and scrub them down. It's nice sometimes to start with something that's not covered with grease from other people, because when we were renting, you'd go into like a kitchen and it would be like filthy, and it's really annoying to have to scrub down other people's stuff. So getting all new cabinets was kind of cool. The furnace was new, so things that are going to be like a big issue were taken care of. So while we're beginning to pay off the mortgage, we don't have the stress of things like that as much. The shower and the tub was all brand new, replaced. The sinks, so I got to go and like pick out the hardware for the sinks and stuff, and it was just kind of fun. I also love that it has air conditioning, because it gets hot in New York here in the summer, and I don't handle the heat well. I hate it. Okay. Number 11, what is something you hate about your home? I guess I would have to say I hate the outside. We have about 1.5 acres, and ever since Hurricane Sandy came through, it took down a tree, and it weakened like a whole bunch of other ones. So now anytime there's wind, it's like we lose a tree every time there's wind. So it's like you'll just finish getting the last one cleaned up, and then there'll be another one down. So it just feels like a never-ending process. So I hate that our yard just never looks good to me. What is a future project you plan on completing? Well, along with going with hating the outside, I want to improve our curb appeal. I want to plant something in the front flower beds, because I've tried that for the past 2 years and nothing's grown. So I'm going to try something this year. I asked my grandmother for some advice, because she's really good with flowers, and she gave me a couple kinds to try. So I think I'm going to try to plant bee balm. She said it would be nice and it would bring hummingbirds, so we're going to try that. I want to borrow or rent a pressure washer and clean the siding, because it's not as clean as it could be. I want to put some bird feeders up, and my most pressing project is to get a new front door handle, because we broke it somehow. I think it just wore out with age, but we've got to replace that. Number 13, what is something you change in your home immediately after moving in? And I would have to say it's the kitchen cabinets. Even though they were new, those were picked before we knew we were going to buy the house, and we got to put an input. So they were like an oak, and my style more tends to the white cabinets, so they were easy to paint because they were new and they were clean, and you didn't have to really degrease them. You just did like a light sanding and then painted them up. So that was one of the first things I changed. What is something you always wanted to do to your home and never got around to? I don't know, I feel like I'm going to be like a repeat question here, but it's the front flower beds. It's not that I never got around to it. I did try the past 2 years. I just failed miserably. So this year we're going to hopefully get something growing. Number 15. If you had to do it over again, would you buy your current home? We would. We like it here. It's nice and quiet. We've got space between our house and the neighbors. And let's see, number 16, does your home have any quirks? The only thing I said is quirky is because it's a Cape Cod, the upstairs has like the slanty ceilings, so you can only stand upright like within a few feet in the middle of the room, otherwise you've got a duct going to the corners. And we only use it for like storage, or I film up here, you can see I have the slanty wall behind me. But yeah, so I mean, I only use it up here for storage. I have my closet in one part, and then I have like my shelves for home decor stuff in another. So I make use of it. Plus, I'm not tall enough that I run into it very often. I have run into it, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes you forget what you're doing and you like stand up quick and then, you know. But that's, it's a doable quirk. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want to participate, be sure to go ahead and do it.